Greetings! In today's video, I'll be taking a look at the handmade paints made by Hunter Marlette. I was sent 6 pans to try out, including a primary triad, white, burnt sienna, and a very unique quinacridone gold made with the original quinacridone gold pigment. All the colors are single pigment and made without dispersant. That's usually oxgall. They have honey in them to help keep them moist and also help with preservation. The honey and packaging has indeed kept the paint moist and a bit difficult to unwrap. I went and put them in the freezer for about 5 minutes, and that helped unwrapping the sticky colors. The quinacridone gold was very liquid, but it unwrapped without making a mess. I just had to scrape the wrapper in the pan. Since it was so soft, I let the pans out to dry for a couple of weeks. I would check regularly until it was dried to a hardness that I like. One can work from wet paint, I just prefer to use semi-dry at least. Also, please make note that the paints I was sent are early versions. Making paint is not an exact science, especially on an artisanal level, and through talking with Hunter, I learned that he's made many adjustments to the formula since these versions. I prepared a chart on bee cotton paper, using the wrappers to identify the colors. The colors we wet well. The primary with red, yellow, and blue was nice and vibrant. The quinacridone gold was also really vibrant. The burnt sienna was a bit more light and transparent, slightly harder to re-wet. Apparently, this is something specific to this early formula. Adjustments have been made to make the earth colors easier to re-wet. In the letter Hunter sent me, he says that the white is made from a specially treated titanium white pigment to make it more transparent. It's meant to be used to mix pastel colors without making them too opaque. I made a quick color chart to check out which mixes are available from these 6 colors. It's a selection that offers a lot of options for oranges and earth tones, but that is more limited when it comes to greens and purples. The burnt sienna and ultramarine mix into a lovely dark neutral. The red paint is remarkably bright and intense. A little goes a very long way. One of the reasons Hunter reached out to me to test out the paint is my video comparing all the quinacridone golds, the genuine one and the hues. He wanted me to test out his quinacridone gold and compare the color with my swatches. I took out my sheet of quinacridone gold swatches and compared, first with the genuine quinacridone gold by Daniel Smith. The colors are very similar, but I think Hunter's pigment is a tiny bit more red. I looked at my other swatches to see if one of the hues was closer to the pigment in Hunter's paint, but none of them compare. Hunter's quinacridone gold seems to be somewhere between the genuine pigment used by Daniel Smith and the mix in the hue made by Da Vinci. It's a beautiful, unique color. I drew a little scene so I could try the paints in an illustration. Due to the colors available in this selection, I aimed to create a fall-inspired scene, to make the best of the warm colors. The paints mixed and layered really well. I was able to work them to my liking, and I liked the result. I would say that Hunter has crafted really nice paints, with some unique options. Genuine quinacridone gold is really rare nowadays, and I like that he offers a transparent white for those who seek such a color. I think my favorite in this selection is the super intense red. I love colors that are really loaded. I'll include links to Hunter's store and Instagram in the description, and I encourage you to check it out. Hunter has individual pans in his store, but will also soon have sets. What are your thoughts on handmade paints? Let me know in the comments below. Take care, bye bye.